What is up, guys? You may have noticed that my GPW Loaded series has been removed off of the channel. That's because I simply wasn't happy with the viewership that it was getting. A lot of you in the comments were also saying that you preferred my other Universe Mode series, and so therefore I came to the conclusion to change things up and do something new on the channel. And when I say new, I mean brand spanking new. I've never done this on my channel before, but if I don't take the risk and do it, I'll never know how it turns out. You know, this could blow up my channel. I don't know. But I've seen other YouTubers doing this, and it's combining Universe Mode with my career mode as a sort of hybrid series. So, here's a bit of context before we begin it. This series will be the journey of two wrestlers from the indie scene that have made an impression and they've caught the eye of Triple H. Triple H signed them to contracts. With this opportunity and a ton to prove, Tommy and Kaitlyn Azrael have set out to take the WWE by storm, but first, they have to get through NXT and NXT UK. This series will be uploaded much more regularly than my previous ones, as it will be shorter and a lot easier to produce. This won't be an hour-long video covering every single match on one very realistic, or at least presented in a very realistic way. That will not be the case for this series. You'll be seeing 2 matches per episode, one involving Tommy and the other involving his sister, Kaitlyn. There may be instances where this isn't the case, and I decide to, add in a third match. Or add in a promo segment. Something like that. And I will, for the most part, be letting the computer book the shows. I'll just be playing the matches. I won't always win. I may mix in, as I said, some cutscenes, some promos, in order to create a story if there's not much going on, and the computer is just like, no, screw you, we're not booking you this week. I, of course, will have to get creative, think outside the box a little bit, and come up with something interesting to have on that episode instead. Or I may just skip a show. Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. If you'd like me to skip the shows that I'm not booked on, or try and come up with something creative to have instead, like a backstage brawl, or a promo, or something like that, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear that. So, the rest, that is all up to the computer. I will play the matches that I'm booked in. I may win, I may lose, who knows? There will be no second takes unless there's like some serious botch and the game glitches and, that happens. So, if that's the case, then I will obviously redo the match. But if that doesn't happen, then if I lose, I lose. There's no change in that. So this should be a very interesting and fresh series on my channel, and I'm excited to see where this goes. If you've got any questions, or thoughts about the series, or even suggestions, I'm open to them. Let me know in the comments. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm excited. So without further ado, let's begin. Welcome everybody to another edition of the hottest sports entertainment program on the WWE Network. This is the black and yellow brand. Welcome to NXT. Full Sail University is ready for some in-ring action, and I'm sure we will not disappoint. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hertfordshire, England, Tommy Azrael. Tommy Azrael set to kick us off here tonight as he makes his NXT TV debut here tonight in Orlando, Florida. Tommy Azrael was trained by the great Daniel Bryan, and so you can expect to see some great technical wrestling from this young professional wrestler. He was hired by Triple H along with his sister Kaitlyn Azrael, and they have come to take the WWE by storm. They vow to reach the pinnacle of WWE. First, they have to get through NXT and NXT UK. Here comes the man that Tommy Azrael will be facing this evening. A man by the name of Kona Reeves. Introducing his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii. He is the finest, Kona Reeves. Kona Reeves calls himself the finest as he believes himself to be the finest WWE superstar right now on NXT. So Tommy Azrael's first challenge here on the black and yellow brand is Kona Reeves. Let's see how this Tommy Azrael fares here tonight in his debut. There's the bell. We are now underway. Collar and elbow tie up to begin proceedings as Reeves overpowers Tommy here in the early stages. The referee going to look for a clean break, but he won't get one as Kona takes a cheap shot. Back into the tie-up now. And here we go. Some technical wrestling maybe coming into play here from Tommy Azrael. As I mentioned before, this man has been trained by Daniel Bryan, one of the greatest technical wrestlers on the planet. One half of the current WWE Tag Team Champions on Raw and SmackDown Live. Oh, what a flapjack there by the finest, Kona Reeves. Azrael went face first into the canvas, and now we get sent back first into the corner. Reeves, butterfly suplex. Follows up with a big kick. Does Reeves, but there's an elbow from Tommy Azrael. Trying to get back into this contest. Reeves sent off the ropes. Azrael with a drop down followed by a leapfrog. And look at this. Nice arm drag. Tommy really needs to utilize his speed and quickness in this matchup against the much more powerful Kona Reeves, as there's a Hurricane Rana from Azrael. Oh, now a chop across the chest, followed by a couple of kicks, the second of which was blocked. Leg sweep taking Reeves off his feet, followed up by a standing moonsault. First cover and a kick out at 1. Barely a 1, might I add. As now there's a kick to the midsection, swinging neckbreaker by Azrael, followed up with a splash. Wow, what athleticism. But again, Reeves is able to power out at the count of 1. Still early days in this matchup as Azrael heads up to the second rope. Azrael, Meteora. Double knees to the skull of Kona Reeves. Azrael now with an elbow across the chest. As Reeves gets picked back up to his feet. Arm drag, nice reversal. And now Reeves looking to make a comeback. Azrael, oh! Kona Reeves just utilizing that top rope to his advantage. Yanking it into the throat of Tommy Azrael, and now the chin lock has been applied. Reeves trying to slow this matchup down. But Azrael not having any of it. Right back up to a vertical base. Creates separation, does Tommy Azrael, but there's a sweep of the leg by Kona. Reeves remaining in control as he utilizes his much larger frame. Scoop and a slam by the finest. And now off the second rope with an elbow right to the heart to spoil the debut of Tommy Azrael right here. No, kick out at 2. Azrael not going down easy, but he may have to after this. Kona Reeves looking for that Hawaiian drop, but Azrael had it scouted. He's done his homework clearly. Oh, but Reeves backed up right there. And as a result, Tommy Azrael gets sent flying over the top rope and to the outside. Reeves in pursuit as he looks for a slam. Azrael reverses. And what a flying forearm that was. Kip up now by Azrael. The athleticism on display from Tommy Azrael as he gets Reeves back inside the ring. Azrael now. Slingshot spear. Right to the midsection of the Finest. And Reeves has to roll out to the apron. Azrael catches that shot. Oh, but he comes back with that enziguri. Knocking Kona Reeves off of the apron to the outside. And now what is Tommy Azrael thinking about here? Azrael tope suicida. Wiping out Kona Reeves on the outside. And Azrael in full control of the matchup right now as he just sends Reeves crashing to the floor. Referee up to a count of 3 as he makes his way to the 10 count. Is Tommy Azrael's in-ring debut on NXT TV going to end by count out? Reeves trying to fight back here with some elbows right to the midsection of Tommy Azrael. Separation made, but Reeves gets sent back inside the ring. Azrael will follow. And now Azrael sending Reeves off of the ropes. Oh, Snapdragon suplex with a bridge. Shoulders are down. Not enough to even score a 2 count. More damage needs to be made. And that is exactly what is rushing through the mind of Tommy Azrael right about now. As he measures Kona Reeves on the second rope. Oh, he missed the Meteora that time. Went to the well one too many times and it may have cost him right there. His knees hit the mat hard. And now here comes Kona Reeves trying to capitalize. Oh, he brings Tommy Azrael back inside the ring. Now the cover. Oh, but Azrael stays alive. And now Azrael goes after the leg. Taking out the foundation there of Kona Reeves. Smart move by Azrael. Can he follow up? No, Reeves gets the better of him. Elbow in the corner. And now Azrael. Oh, he calls that the fall from grace. Azrael needs to capitalize off of the fall from grace. Azrael heading to the top rope now. Reeves trying to make it back up to his feet. Azrael's ready. Oh, but he missed the punch. And Reeves takes advantage. A crash and burn there for Tommy Azrael as Kona Reeves shows off. No respect here tonight from the Finest Kona Reeves as here's another cover. Shoulders down. But again, Tommy Azrael remains in this match. His very first match on NXT TV. Oh, what a stomp right there to the arm. Reeves in control. But as I say that, there's a jawbreaker and a kick right to the chest from Azrael. And now Azrael follows up with a knee. A knee right to the skull. Azrael may be onto something right here. Oh, went for the open palm strike. Instead catches a forearm. Things are really heating up now. Azrael. Oh, super kick. Right on the money. And Reeves trying to roll out of harm's way, but you're not safe out there, Azrael. Springboard crossbody to the outside. Wow. But Reeves sends Tommy Azrael back inside the ring first. Azrael with a massive punch. Reeves reverses. Went for the back elbow. Azrael sends Reeves into the corner. And now, oh, his head's trapped in the buckle. And there's another massive super kick. This could be the beginning of the end for the Finest. Reeves is in trouble. Azrael spikes his head into the mat. He calls it the Redeemer. And it's enough to get the victory tonight. Tommy Azrael is victorious in his in-ring debut to NXT TV. The black and yellow brand proudly welcomes the newly signed Tommy Azrael. Congratulations to him for his very first victory in NXT. Kaitlyn, good luck out there tonight. I'll be watching your match. Be sure to let WWE know that they didn't make a mistake signing us. We're gonna take this place over, sis. Talk later. We are back here on NXT. The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Aaliyah. The fiery Aaliyah, set for women's division action next here on NXT. Earlier tonight we saw the debut of Tommy Azrael. Now it's time for his sister, Kaitlyn Azrael, to make her in-ring debut to the black and yellow brand. We shall see if Kaitlyn Azrael, much like her brother, can reign supreme here tonight in Orlando, Florida. Aaliyah has a lot to prove, much like Kaitlyn. Only one of these women can walk out with the victory. Who will it be? Here she comes. Introducing her opponent from Hertfordshire, England, Kaitlyn Azrael. Well, we saw Tommy Azrael, Kaitlyn's brother, earlier tonight in action against Kona Reeves, and Tommy was able to get the victory. So Kaitlyn Azrael set to go one-on-one tonight with Aaliyah. Will Kaitlyn be able to rack up another victory tonight for the Azrael family? We are about to find out as this matchup is about to be underway. NXT fans looking on as they await the debut of Kaitlyn Azrael. Let's see what she's made of. The NXT chants early on in this one as these two women will lock up to begin this match. And Aaliyah looks to be in control early on. Arm lock applied, transitions into a hammerlock. But look at the speed there of Kaitlyn Azrael. Able to turn the tables real quick. Kaitlyn wrenches away there on the arm of Aaliyah. And now into a collar and elbow tie-up. Aaliyah once again gets the better of Kaitlyn as she applies a headlock. There's an escape though. Now the drop down, followed by a leapfrog. And oh, face first goes Aaliyah into the canvas. Double foot stomp to follow. And here comes Kaitlyn Azrael out of the gate. Big kick to the face a moment ago, followed up now by a European uppercut. And now into the side headlock takeover as Kaitlyn Azrael wrenches away on the neck of Aaliyah. Again, the NXT chants. Much respect being shown here tonight from the NXT universe as there's a massive shot to the chest. Sends Kaitlyn to the outside of the ring momentarily. Trying to get back into the ring. But Aaliyah puts a stop to that as, oh! Kaitlyn gets hung up there on the middle rope. Almost a stunner. And the referee will begin his 10 count. As, oh, face first off the apron goes Kaitlyn Azrael. And this is not looking good for Kaitlyn. But as I say that, there's a massive kick. And Aaliyah gets sent back inside the ring. And now Kaitlyn looking to turn the tables on Aaliyah. Springboard crossbody, wow. Cover and a kick out. What athleticism there from Kaitlyn. Aaliyah now with the reversal. Boot to the back of the knee. And there's a kick right to the back as well. Targeting the spine of Kaitlyn Azrael with that second kick. And now a clothesline in the corner to the back. Once again of Kaitlyn Azrael cover. Kick out at one. This time by Kaitlyn. As Aaliyah, oh, chop across the chest there. Kaitlyn responds in kind. And now Kaitlyn Azrael over the top rope. Big shot right there to the face. Aaliyah is stunned. Can Kaitlyn Azrael capitalize? Yes, she can. Head first goes Aaliyah off the top turnbuckle. And now here comes Kaitlyn with a massive boot. A massive boot right to the face. And she's not quite done yet. Oh my! Right between the referee's legs. Oh, that was too close for comfort. That could have ended very poorly for the referee. Kaitlyn could have wound up hitting something that wasn't Aaliyah's head, if you know what I'm talking about. As Kaitlyn gets hung up to dry on the top rope. And now Aaliyah with a kick to the leg and a stomp to the midsection. NXT fans firmly behind Kaitlyn here tonight. Oh, what a forearm across the face that was. Snapmare takedown now, followed by a drop kick. Right to the side of the head of Aaliyah. And Kaitlyn is all fired up. A lot of adrenaline going through the body of Kaitlyn Azrael right about now. And she's going to utilize it to its full potential. Here she comes. Tope Suicida. The action's starting to heat up here between these two women as Aaliyah sends Kaitlyn Azrael into the ring first. Can Aaliyah capitalize as the NXT universe are loving this action? This is awesome chance a moment ago was now. Oh, Kaitlyn tied up here to the tree of woe. And look at Aaliyah choking her. And that receives an applause of boos from the NXT fans. Cover. Kick out once again by Kaitlyn. I tell you, this woman is very resilient. Dragon screw leg whip now by Kaitlyn Azrael. Taking Aaliyah off her feet momentarily before picking her back up again. Kick to the midsection by Aaliyah. Arm drag by Kaitlyn. And now Kaitlyn hooking the arms. Oh, but Aaliyah lands onto her feet. Great show of athleticism right there from Aaliyah. As Kaitlyn winds up in the corner yet again. And look at this. The choking continues. Referee's got to do something about that. And Aaliyah's got to be careful not to get herself disqualified. She needs a victory tonight. As now, Kaitlyn Azrael with an arm drag. Taking Aaliyah down to one knee. Big backbreaker. And there's that butterfly suplex that she perhaps could have been looking for a moment ago. And now Kaitlyn sending Aaliyah into the corner. Follows up with that forearm smash. And now a stomp to the midsection. Into the armbar. Kaitlyn slowing the matchup down as, oh, she twists the arm of Aaliyah. There's a boot right to the face though. Aaliyah trying to get back into things. Oh, beautiful Northern Light suplex with a bridge. Shoulders are down. Only gets two. And now Kaitlyn picked back up to her feet. What a forearm. My word. Kaitlyn forced to roll to the outside, but wait a minute. Keep your eyes on Aaliyah. Oh my word. A missile drop kick. Off the top turnbuckle to the outside of the ring. Wow, what a high risk there from Aaliyah as, oh, Kaitlyn now. Head first off the steps. These two women risking everything they've got to get the victory. I told you these two have a lot to prove. Kaitlyn, of course, because it's her very first match, and Aaliyah hasn't really had the necessary victories in order to make it to the top of the women's division. As now Kaitlyn Azrael up top. On the top turnbuckle, that is. Oh, crossbody. Lateral press here. Shoulders down on Aaliyah, but a kick out. Kaitlyn thought she had her right there. Aaliyah, though, still in this matchup. As there's another snapmare takedown. Kaitlyn off the ropes and delivers a single leg drop kick right to the side of Aaliyah's head. And look where Aaliyah has wound up yet again. In the corner as Kaitlyn gives her a taste of her own medicine. Slams her into the mat. And now Kaitlyn may be looking to put this away. Went for the satellite DDT there, I think. Instead catches that Russian leg sweep. And now Aaliyah, wait a minute, what is this? Aaliyah, oh, going after the fingers. Just stomping on the fingers of Kaitlyn Azrael. And now Aaliyah, oh, gets reversed. Another big time forearm delivered. Delivered to perfection, might I add. And now Aaliyah set up on the middle rope. Here comes Kaitlyn. Crossbody. Kaitlyn utilising that middle rope to her advantage as she heads back up top. Once again, Kaitlyn moonsault. Kaitlyn's breaking out the big moves now. And she's not quite done yet. Kaitlyn Azrael lining up Aaliyah. Oh, wheelbarrow stunner. I believe she calls that a day's journey. And that may be the prelude to the end for Aaliyah. Aaliyah up on the shoulders, legs crossed, and she calls that the keys of heaven. Into the cover, shoulders down, Kaitlyn Azrael gets the victory, much like her brother in her in-ring debut on NXT. Congratulations to Kaitlyn. A well-deserved victory here tonight. A great display as she looks to take NXT by storm. And Aaliyah does not look pleased. Tommy, your thoughts on your first match on NXT TV. This isn't just about me, okay? This is about the Azrael name. This is about the journey of a brother and a sister. Tonight was a good start, a good beginning, but this is just that, the beginning. The champions of NXT and NXT UK better watch themselves, because me and Kaitlyn will be at the top soon enough. And I'm not trying to be cocky or be arrogant when saying that. We just know how good we are in that ring. We made a lot of believers tonight. And for that, I say, on behalf of both of us, thank you, Orlando, for the warm reception. Now, next week, I'm going to let everybody know just who Tommy and Kaitlyn Azrael are in that ring in front of that crowd. See you then.